Hi, Collective. It's Shana. Excuse me. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. Collective will be using 6 Instinct Oracle, okay? Cosmic Insights, Tarot, the Illuminati Oracle, and Matic Collective. Collective, this will be a quick Q&A, okay? And let's put the date here. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Question number 1. Who are the primary individuals involved in Nolan Wells passing? Now that skippity paps last night, I feel like that was relevant towards that ending, or something relevant towards this brother, okay? All right. Misty Blue, your beauty rings true. Healing by osmosis, okay? I feel like this brother, this young man was very healing, okay? His energy, and he's touched so many people in his passing, right? So I feel like others knew of his healing qualities and his abilities, okay? All right, let's pull this on all the questions, and then we'll get the other ones. No, let's not do that. Let's go. Who are the primary individuals? No. Question number 2. What's the true reason behind why CERN was shut down? Okay, let's get that one. Also, tell us something. We'll save that. All right. Question number 3. Give us Nolan Wells' final thoughts before his life was taken. Patience. Wow. Okay, let's get the bottom. Question number 4. Why are Black Americans so, quote unquote, hated? All right, let's get the hell. We got 2. All right. Let's see. What is this reading about? All the questions tie together magically. Oh, let me get the Mystery Collective. Who's the main person or persons on YouTube that are behind all of this money stealing? Smart Device Data Captures Collective, okay? Behind the money stealing. Mystery card, okay? All right. What is this reading about? Rogue Wave, Monster Waves Collective. I'm getting a lot of emotions, as well as with this water, with this young man, okay? Show me these rogue waves. Why is this relevant to this reading? All right, that went in the reverse, I feel. What do we have? Shroom Head Collective, okay? All right, let's go. Let's put something on them, Collective. Demarkers, demarcators, demarcators. Okay. All right. Who are the primary individuals involved in Nolan Wells passing? We have Misty Blue, your beauty rings true. Okay. Maybe we can get some insight from Misty Blue. Okay, healing others by osmosis. I'm getting maybe someone who needed healing, and osmosis has to do with water, collective. Okay, I feel like some of these deaths by drowning of melanated people could be some sort of ritual sacrifice, collective, as it relates to the water, marine magic, right? As well as with the gators, okay, and that energy embodying Sobek, collective, okay, like throwing black babies into Sobek, some sort of ritual sacrifice, okay? All right. Who are the primary individuals involved? Nolan Wells. Vertical transmissions, collective. This is very high vibrational here. Something very strong is going on. Vertical transmissions from ground to the air. All right, this could be suspect though. Let's see. Who? Criminals and the elite. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we all suspected this. We all suspected organized crime, okay? All right. Let's clarify all of them and we'll move on, okay? Show me, hopefully you can see it a little bit, collective. Show me these criminals in the elite. Who? Incoming backfire, thank you. Vertical transmissions, I get these fake alien vehicles, okay? Or these reverse engineered vehicles. But as well as energy transfer. Healings, collective. Show me vertical transmissions. What does this mean? Whom? How did Vinny, collective? Get the hell out of here, okay? I don't know, collective. Vinny was another one of my mommy's dogs, okay? And Vinny, my brother, unfortunately, he was with my oldest brother who's passed on, rest his soul, okay? His name is Kevin. And my brother, something happened with the dog. Apparently the dog ran out in the middle of the street. And he was ran over, collective, okay? And my mom was very upset. She loved this dog, okay? She loved all her dogs, okay? Jack was like one of her first little dogs, and she loved Jack, so, okay? Wow, okay, but maybe this is some sort of download, collective, from Vinny. Another beautiful dog is showing up in the reading, or maybe this is someone else, collective. Okay, let's go. Healing by others by osmosis. Clarify, please. Something wrong the way these cards are coming out. Misty Blue, your beauty rings true. Show me, Misty Blue. Show us what we don't see. All right. Thank you, Misty Blue. We're going to save Misty Blue for the end of this question, the readings. Okay. They are going to pay for what they have done to you. Okay. I'm getting this man. Okay. This child. Nolan Wells. They're going to pay for what they've done to you. Okay. And the way that your body was disrespected. Okay. Criminals, criminals in the elite, incoming backfire, okay? I'm sure they'll get this, collective, some of them. Let's go. Mimi, okay? I don't know why this name keeps coming up with all these children, okay? I am so thoroughly disgusted, okay? These could be people in your vicinity, collective, or minds, okay? Very close proximity. Show me this incoming backfire. I'm sick of this, okay? In the reverse, fell out here on healing others by osmosis. Let's move these over a little bit so I have more room. I don't want to confuse things, okay? Show me this name. Maybe there's connections, I'm sure. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have show off, okay? Someone's a show off, okay? At other people's expenses. Maybe there's something to do with cars, nice cars, okay? Switching of cars as well, okay? Let's go. And you'll see that these people may have nice things, but you may not ever see them go to work or something. I don't know, collective. Incoming backfire. Show me. Orion. Known for logic and strategy, okay? I feel like this is something that they use, okay? These criminals in the elite when they're accosting their targets, right? But I feel like this is something that's now being used against them. Show me. Financial instrument. Orion, I'm getting black, melanin, okay? These people are the people who are in financial debt, collective. They can no longer continue to steal your wealth in secret. Financial instrument, a monetary contract, a form of funding medium used for borrowing in money market. I'm getting native lineage, collective, okay? Something like that, inheritance, as well as for the melanin itself, collective. They have injections of melanin now. Where is all this melanin coming from, collective? Show me this Orion. How is this being used, this strategy, logical strategy, being used for these finances? I'm getting organ movement, collective, as well. Criminals in the elite. We're about to move on. Draconians, collective. Known for survival instinct. So we have Draco and we have Orion, okay? I'm getting two distinct species or types of beings, okay? So we have survival and logic. Maybe these, something collective. No, survival and strategy and logic as well. Okay, let's go. Orion. I knew it, okay? Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind. I got that with one of those cards. Oh, there's something. Oh, vertical transmissions. Show me an abduction of some sort. I'm getting also fear. Okay, this was a very scary one to me, okay? Owls could be significant. Show me Kemp, collective, okay? I feel like this is someone in government, okay? I feel like they have a position of authority as it relates to law, okay? In terms of not enforcing the law at a street level, okay? This could have something to do with the courts is what I feel. And I feel like this could be a probate type of thing, okay? This is my speculation. Orion. Tyner. Put the names where it go. We got Kemp and Tyner. Let's go. Elevate your thoughts, okay? And we have this vertical transmission. All right, so I feel like whomever, they're under pressure. Okay, they're receiving a backfire or it's en route. Okay, maybe this is something to help people feel more enlightened, more in tune spiritually. Okay, they felt like this would elevate their thoughts. Okay, using this, I'm getting melanin, collective. Show me this and we're going to move on. Elevate your thoughts. Chicago, Illinois. Let's go. You know I'm surgical with this. Okay, I feel like this is a transmission, okay? I don't know if it's coming through Vinny or this young man, okay? Or this child, okay? All right, so, but I feel like this backfire, incoming backfire, collective, it's about to be surgical, collective, really painful, like heart surgery or something, collective, okay? As it relates to these finances, okay? Show me this financial instrument and we'll get the rest of them and move on. I don't want to spend too much time on one question. All right, let's go. Bottom of the deck we have, they are going to pay for what they have done to you. Nolan Wells, they're going to pay. They're letting you know, okay? Financial instrument. So his rights were violated. Whatever rights you can think of. I'm getting game stalking as well, okay? Okay, before they observe their targets before they make a move, okay? This is a violation under USC Section 1983, Title 42 Code. Shout out to Iron of War 93. Now, mind you, this came out before when I did the reading for him, and I asked who was responsible, collective. This came out at the end, okay? I'm getting the courts, collective. I feel like these names are significant, okay? A violation as it relates to the courts. We're about to go on, collective. Show me this. Elevate your thoughts. I think that's what I was asking. Or financial instrument. Mormon. Okay, we have religion implicated. Not every Mormon, collective, but these are strong identifiers. This could indicate a religious cult. Okay, not the whole group, but a spin-off, collective, of people who chose a certain decision, okay, to make a... Let's go. What is the violation exactly? Maybe this backfires. Well, it's going to be legal, collective. What were the rights? Your rights to live. Okay, this child's rights to live. Purple. Okay, purple haze. I'm getting Jimi Hendrix vibes. I'm getting native DNA. This could speak of abuse this as well, collective. Wow, okay, like physical abuse. Show me. Lavanya. All right, put these names where they go, but this is definitely important, okay? Ancient Sumerian tablets. These are ancient beings that they are targeting, okay? They know. All right, did I get criminals in the elite, or is that? No, that's it. No, that's for this name. This is all criminals in the elite, okay? It falls under this. Let's see. This name, their involvement. The Emperor has no balls in the reverse. That looks good. Oh, no, they have balls, collective. Okay, that doesn't look good. Someone's working possibly with a so-called emperor. Let's see. Rios. Sounds about right to me, collective, okay? They're trying to save somebody's balls, collective, okay? What is this person's involvement here? Black stock, like Orion. Black people, melanin, okay? In the reverse, walk off with that black stock. Rhesus monkey, okay? Between 6 and 9, we have that frequency, 6, 9, light and dark, right? Recognize subspecies, Chinese derived and Indian derived. Macaca mulatta, okay? Species widely used in biomedical research, 93.45% homologous human. Okay, so I feel like this indicates research with this Orion as well, okay? Let's go. I love you in the reverse. They don't love their victims, okay? Who would expect them to? Black stock, okay? They don't love, I feel like, black people, collective. And maybe this is why I asked that question here at the end, collective. Okay? Let's go. Back to the 90s. This is something that's been going on for a minute, okay? And when I was coming up in the 90s and the 80s, there was a lot of black people's lives being taken, collective. A lot of black on black violence as well, okay? Just violence. We have been continuously under attack. All right, we're about, maybe this is the emperor. There's something important about this. Show me this black stock, other than the fact that these are the people they target. Show off, okay? They need to show off. They need nice things, and they offer people up, collective. Keep sending your ill projections. I'm using it, forming bricks to build my empire, okay? They know who they are. Show me. Bottom of the deck, and we're moving on. Black stock. Any rapist who refuses to atone will be deemed dysfunctional, ED collective. This is disgusting. Because when I was looking at some of those pictures from him on that boat, I was getting those vibes. Like, just a lot of, they're like homosexual vibes, collective. I didn't feel like this young man was that way. Okay, and I feel like this may have been done to him. Forgive me, okay? But I do feel like they did the worst things that they could possibly think to this young man. And he's going to get justice, okay? Your sister is secretly living in your stolen home, okay? Something about somebody's sister. All right, we're about to close this part. Did I move those? Okay, let's get this one. Healing by osmosis. Carl, this name is important, okay? Because this name came out as this crazy sister in another reading. The sister card with the purple and blue, like android look, okay? Not the other one. So, and what I got from that is that this so-called sister may be a man, collective. It may be a transgender, okay? And they're looking for healing. And there could be something as well about the skin, okay? Healing others by osmosis. Show me. Just in Texas. This also came up when I asked who. This at the bottom of the pile. It was this. Just in Texas collective. These are identifying locations for people. I'm telling you. All right. Let's get this purple and we're going to move on. I'm using all the cards here. Hopefully the other ones will be clear to the point. Purple. Now you understand I am your worst nightmare. I'm getting Jimi Hendrix. Okay, let's get this one. Hinton. Collective. I feel like people have been wronged and their children. I wrote this name and it reminds me of the man where his child was, his life was taken by a police officer. And the man, he lost it. And he went and may have taken the life of another police officer. I'm not even sure if it was the person who did it, okay? But I feel like they had people in custody, collective, but people's minds aren't trapped, okay? I don't know, collective. Their worst nightmare, someone's, and we have Marcus. Let's go. Vertical transmissions, show me. Vinny, collective. The Fonz, aka Fonzie, Happy Days, 1974 to 1984, the same cult, collective. This card came out in the other reading too as well, I'm almost certain, okay? Maybe someone's on a UFO, this Fonzie guy, collective. He's off planet. And they're sending the energy to this lunatic, possibly. I don't know, collective. Okay? All right. Show me this. We're about to move on because I don't want to use all the cards. My goodness. Peggy. That's important. Pelly, pelly, blow your belly. Okay? P is important. And with that pelly, pelly, blow your belly, I'm getting like diarrhea, collective. But it could have something to do with Hawaii. Okay? A location. Could have something to do with Pelly, collective. Maybe that's a part of this anger, okay? Peggy, close encounters. Maybe this is someone else who's been taking, collective. If you touch these cards, okay? Somebody wants to touch my cards, collective, okay? Let's go. Open fire in the reverse, okay? This name came out as the person stealing the content from YouTube, okay? This person at the bottom of the deck. All right, but we have the same coven, collective, okay? And this is why purple's here. I don't know if they use this purple color as well. It's like a theme for themselves or something. I don't know, collective. All right, which one was I clarifying, collective? Vinny, maybe? Show me. Cattle mutilation, collective, close encounters in the reverse. I feel like the cattle is not helping them. They need this melanin, whomever these people are. It could be this figure, okay? They need it desperately in order to heal themselves. Show me. So they feel. No gain without blood notes. Organized crime, collective. All right, let's go. Misty blue, your beauty rings true. Water. Show me. Ira. IRA. This came out before for something. I think it was a tropical storm, collective. I'm telling you. It was a reading. It might have been a Q&A where I named this in the title. I felt like in retrospect that this was the storm's, or I might have said it in the reading. This was the storm's name, collective. Ira. Misty blue, your beauty rings true. Show me. Pregnancy. The storm is brewing, collective. I don't even think it's on the map yet. It's not on the radar, collective, okay? It's growing like a fetus in vitro. Let's go. Misty blue. Shroom head. I feel like she's saying, like, I don't know, she could be talking about someone, collective, but I feel like it's going to be a crazy storm, collective, okay? Like it's high or drunk or something, collective. Like a, I don't know, like a hallucinogen. Show me. Ira or Misty blue? Vice grip, collective. I'm getting definitely a storm, okay? This is how they're going to pay for what they've done to this child, okay? All right, thank you, Misty blue. Question number 2. What's the real reason behind why they shut down CERN? Staying present. Maybe it has something to do with your energy. This card comes out a lot. I like this card though. Staying present, speculating on the unknown future only feeds anxiety. Keep your feet in the here and now, where your power actually works. So I feel like it's something about your power, collective. The collective, right? Power on the planet, right? Those that are ascending and elevating, okay? And your ability to stay present. I feel like they're saying there's power in this. Extreme power, okay? You had the power to shut this CERN down or make them shut it down. Bottom of the deck. What's going on with the CERN? The real reason. Free energy, collective. Okay. This card is very important. Free energy. And this also speaks of the melanin, why they're attacking these black children like this, okay? Free energy. The knowledge of free energy is within reach. The technology has the potential to liberate humanity from the control of the few and provide limitless energy for all. I feel like you're exercising your might, collective, okay? And they're feeling it. All right, real quick. I don't know if I pulled for this one. Tell us something that's came through. It could be you, collective. Came through the CERN. Fell out here on Cosmic Insights. Could be some sort of downloads. Look at how these rainbows are gravitating. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, gravitating towards this card like that, okay? All right, this deck. What are something that came through? Serenity, collective, staying present, free energy. I feel like this is a backfire as well. I'm sure they didn't want this to come through, collective. Maybe it's helping to actually further our ability to create free energy or use it or utilize it, collective. Serenity. What came through? Stoking the fire. I feel like it's like a rush of peace or something, collective, or energy. Okay? Interesting. I feel like they were alarmed by something that they found here, like peace coming through, collective, with all the darkness. I'm getting dark matter, okay? All right, we're about to move on. Let's see. Frequency harvesting, collective, okay? That's it. So I feel like, why would they cut it off though? I feel like our ability to stay present and utilize our own energy in a positive way, okay? Staying present, not worrying about the past or the future, okay? It's powerful in and of itself, okay? And I feel like it's interfering with their ability to harvest, okay? Let's see. Frequency harvesting, fear, anger, and despair generate an energy that functions like currency. Some systems and entities survive by keeping you in a state that produces it. I feel like they duped themselves, collective, because all they've got out of it, or you and I, collective, is a feeling of being present. I'm getting with free energy, the power within, okay? Peace, okay? And I feel like stoking the fires that it's brewing in you, collective. It's growing. And I feel like they've realized they've made a horrible mistake, collective, okay? Let's go. Question number 3. Give us Nolan Wells' final thoughts before his life was taken. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. I feel like he had to endure through this, collective. There was no one there to help him. I feel like his passing was very painful. Okay. Addiction. Wow. Challenges with unhealthy habits and financial struggles. Patience. I don't know, maybe it was going through something, or this speaks about the people that were preying on him, collective. But I'm sure they were, drinking or whatever. They may have been smoking or something, right? Maybe there's been people there doing this meth with this shroom head. I said meth, collective. I meant shrooms, okay? I feel like it was a lot going on at that party, okay? And it's different. I've been, forgive me, no disrespect to my white subscribers, okay? I've had like a couple white girlfriends, right, that I work with. And every now and then we would go to the after hours, after work, right? But I knew it wasn't for me, collective, because I noticed how, forgive me, I felt like white men were very different when they drank, okay? And there was a voice that the voice, I didn't like the way they would talk, okay, in terms of it to sound, collective. Forgive me, I'm not trying to be racist. This is just what I've noticed, okay? And I just didn't like those environments, okay? So I feel like that was me saving my own life, collective, following my own intuition, okay? All right, let's go. Show me this addiction. Why is this here? Why do you want to speak about this, Nolan? the addiction. I feel like there were a lot of addictions at the party. It fell out on Serenity Collective. Bottom of the deck. Don't make me show you how I get down. I feel like this is like a fight, Collective. This is my brother's card, okay? And he liked to fight, or yeah, something like that. He would get angry when he felt like people were trying to disrespect him. I don't know. I don't feel like the young man had a temper. But I feel like this is how they're going to get down. Could be teaming up with this Storm Ira. Show me. Addiction. Litco. Octo Collective. Like Octo Fuel. I always get this from this. OKTIL. Octil. Using these young people like fuel. Okay. No longer being able to get the potency from the melanin that they retrieved in Cattle's Collective. Okay. They want to go straight to the source, I'm feeling, okay? They're addicted to it. Show me. Your sister is secretly living in your home, okay? And this goes back to the name Carl, okay? I'm telling you, these are the connections. And this sister may actually be a man, okay? And they need it. I feel like in order to heal a condition. Maybe they've been waiting for a long time. I feel like it's almost like they're feeding someone like Dracula Collective. Bringing nourishment to them, okay? I feel like someone's confined to a home or something, okay? All right, show me. What is this Octo Fuel? Show me something. Sixth Sense, something to do with your divine gifts. His gifts as well. Show me. Coming soon. Let's go. I feel like that's that incoming backfire. Coming soon. Octo Litco. Rhesus Monkey Collective, okay? It's definitely about DNA. And 6-9, dark and light energy. Twin flame energy. Between 6 and 9, recognize subspecies Chinese derived and Indian derived. Mukaka mulata. Maybe someone's mulatto or something. All right, species widely used in biomedical research. 93.45% homologous human. Okay? Homologous collective. Homologous, something like that. All right, Litco, Octo. Show me. What is it? Monica. I'm definitely getting collective, like, I don't know, Jimi Hendrix vibes. Let's go. Carbon dioxide. Definitely something toxic. Octo Fuel would be toxic, Collective, for people. All right, let's get a couple clarifiers here. What is this Rhesus Monkey? Some sort of DNA, biomedical research, Collective. Urban legend. Fell out there on Octo. I feel like this is a legend that many people talk about in city communities. Okay, but it's considered a legend because it's so far out, right? But we know it to be true. Okay, something about this. Rhesus Monkey, Earth Angel. They've been coming for these urban legend Earth Angels Collective, using us like fuel. Okay, energy harvesting by way of frequency. Vertical transmissions Collective. Okay, I feel like someone's up on a craft Collective, possibly. I don't know. This could be the home where the craft's located underground. Carbon dioxide. I feel like this speaks to the fact that something toxic. The whole thing is toxic, Collective. They're toxic. Maybe they use carbon dioxide to subdue people, Collective. Def Leppard, Historia Tour. Definitely something about rock and music. Carbon dioxide. Draconians Collective. This is some kind of nourishment, okay? Not all Draconians Collective, but these. The ones who are identified as this. This has something to do with the DNA in order to heal it. Maybe to make them more human-like. I don't know, Collective. Known for survival instinct. Carbon dioxide, okay? Show me this Def Leppard tour. I feel like they're in a frenzy for it, Collective. Okay? They've been trying to be patient. Someone. What were you thinking? He had to be patient, Collective, while he was surrounded. And I guess he was thinking as well, like, it was unbelievable what was happening, okay? Maybe he had heard about some of these things. And maybe he didn't believe it. And he couldn't believe that this was happening to him. An earth angel, collective. Something with this. Show me the Death Leopard tour. Hysteria tour. I feel like it was like a frenzy, collective. Fell out here on Venian frequency harvesting. Like a frenzy over this young man, collective. Yeah, I feel like this is a part of Misty Blue's retaliation, okay? With this storm Ira as well, okay? Neutrino storm. Small mass elementary particle. No electrical charge. Short range. Weak gravitational pull. Can pass through matter unimpeded and undetected. I feel like as well, this speaks to, I feel like people are going insane with this heat, collective. They know what's happening. It's coming for wicked people, collective. Okay, we're all being affected. But it's definitely adversely affecting wicked people, okay? And they know what this is. They know that they are susceptible, whomever these people are. They're talking about Dracos, whatever, collective, okay? But the people who are a part of this organized crime. And I feel like they feel like this is going to save them, collective. It's only going to bring them more suffering and pain. Death's Leopard, show me. Ancient Sumerian tablets. It's been written about. Okay, and they know about the DNA, collective. They have this knowledge. It came out with the MJ12 too, for one of these readings. This is a part of that cover. All right, we're about to close it. Any final messages, Archangel Michael and Nolan Wells? Any final messages that you have for this question? Final thoughts before your life is taken. Thank you. Video game junkie. I feel like they're making all the connections. Fell out over here. They're making the connections, okay? I'm getting Sky Jumper vibes. Show me. And maybe they were playing video games. Marquise, this is important. Put it where it go, collective. Okay? Let's go. Thank you, Nolan Wells. You will get justice, okay? By way of Father Nature's wrath. Okay? Why are Black Americans so hated? Question number 4. Venus, the urge to be social and express affections, harmony, values, and beauty. Isn't that crazy? Okay, because you're happy, collective is what I'm getting, okay? You can talk to people. You express yourself. At least this is the way you are seen as a collective, okay? There's peace and harmony in your life when you want it, collective. They feel like you have values and you're beautiful. Let's go. Telepathy. The ability to transmit or receive thoughts supernaturally, collective. Vertical transmissions. It's all tied together, okay? Vertical transmissions. Let's get the bottom of this one for question number 3. Final thoughts from Nolan Wells. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Let's see something real quick. And we have an earth sign here, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know what his sign was. All right, I don't know. Maybe a friend or someone told him something, or he said something to someone else. What was this confession? What was said? We'll get this on the other deck too. What was said, Archangel Michael? We're going back to question 4 in a minute. All right, but you have ancestors neck checking everybody in the room. Okay. Bottom of the deck we have, don't make me show you how I get down. They about to get down, collective. They're going to avenge this child's passing, okay? And all the people that are covering it up, they're in trouble. Confession. Show me what was said. What was this confession about? Water sign. Bottom of the deck we have narcissist, okay? Someone is too full of themselves, a narcissist, all right? But we have earth sign and a water sign. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Confession, what was said? Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant, okay? Maybe this was something about someone they knew from, he may have known from long distance. Or maybe it's someone that he knew telling them about someone else that's at a distance. Maybe they told him a secret, collective. Maybe someone found out. This name is peeking out at me, collective. I don't know. Okay? Show me. Ancestors neck checking everybody in the room. Confession. Some kind of trouble. Show me. Pelly, pelly, blow your belly. Maybe something about Honolulu, Hawaii. or something about bowels, collective. Okay, I get explosive diarrhea with this. Maybe this has something to do with that sickness that's been going around. Maybe this Coven's the author of it, collective. Let's see, with that rhesus monkey, okay? Highly protected and highly connected. What does this mean? Pelly, pelly, blow your belly. In the reverse, fill out on distance. They are going to pay for what they have done to you. In the reverse, maybe this is someone that was giving him good information. Let's see. Don't make me show you how I get down. I don't know, collective. Maybe this speaks of a fight. Show me. Coming soon. Maybe. I feel like this has to do with retaliation by way of nature, okay? All right, but there's some sort of confession about something, collective. Maybe a narcissist. All right, let's see. Show me this. Pelly, pelly. Let's put the narcissist out here. Show me pelly, pelly, blow your belly. Fell out here on the narcissist, collective. In the reverse. Pets. Collective. This is why I feel his energy came out in the skippity paps, collective. There's something was going on with animals there as well, okay? And we have Vinny here, collective. Pets. Getting a new pet. Giving a current pet more love. Pet. Let's see. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. I don't know. Maybe someone gave him a pet in the past, possibly. Something about pets. I'm getting cats. But it could be dogs or something. Caution. Maybe someone told somebody a confession about an animal, a gift or something. Or something maybe that they did to a pet. It's in the reverse pretty much, right? A narcissist. Maybe they told him something and he became grossed out by it, collective. Maybe he told him about hurting the animal and he became angry and they started fighting. Okay? But as well as with that cat thing, I think there was an element about food. Okay? Maybe the pet received some kind of food. Maybe someone's pet was hurt with bad food, poison food or something. Okay? And at the end of the video, they said that the adults, the caregiver, they were in the Two of Cups energy, collective, with drinks in their hands, okay? Not paying attention to what was going on, I feel, fully. And there was a lot of young people there drinking, I'm sure. I'm talking about the party. All right? Why is this pets in the reverse? This could be talking about Vinny, collective, okay? Maybe there was an animal that he had vacation in the reverse, collective, distance traveling. Maybe someone didn't want to travel with someone or something, collective. And look, in that reading, not only did that name Bernadette come out from the first reading for Nolan Wells, right? There was plane travel and something about a plane possibly going down, collective, or they couldn't travel. The plane ticket was in the reverse. There's something about travel. You will be traveling soon. Maybe someone didn't want someone to travel. He was about to graduate, I'm sure, right? Maybe he was going away to college or something, collective. I don't know. And someone didn't want them to be away. Bottom of the deck. Pets. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck. Date night, collective. Something about traveling. Okay, and a date or something. All right, thank you. Okay. All right, let's close it. Okay, I feel like they're angry with Black Americans, okay, because you're sociable, collective. Okay, those of my collective that are African American or Black collective, however you like it, okay? And yeah, you express yourself. You're able to express yourself. I guess people look at you like you're harmonious, collective, and you have some sense of value, and they definitely see you as beautiful, okay? Even though, you know, all of us, we don't act beautiful, okay? But in telepathy, I feel like they're talking about the origin of who you are, what your potential, who you are, collective. at the core. Telepathy, the ability to transmit or receive thoughts supernaturally. Vertical transmissions, collective. Connections to the ethers. All right, we're about to close it. Reedy, you're a reedy or something. Psychic power gained through Buddhist meditation, collective. Staying present with that CERN, okay? Yeah, I feel like this may be increased now. We just have to really be careful, okay? Because they cut that CERN down. I feel, which means they may increase these attacks. Whomever this coven is, collective, okay? This is what they've been doing, but they about to get Mother Nature, Father Nature on that butt. Show me. We'll read this in a minute. Excuse me, all this noise. Rogue wave. This is another way, collective, with this tropical storm. Or tsunami. Show me. Fake family in the reverse, collective. Okay, I don't know. Real family. Somebody family, okay? Rogue wave. Truce. Somebody wants to call it truce, collective. Okay, maybe your real family wants to call it truce. Okay, I don't know. Somebody want to call it truce. Show me this truce. What is this about? Open your heart in the reverse. The Emperor has no balls. It fell out on, okay? It could be someone's father, someone's husband. They want to call a truce. Okay, I feel like you've closed your heart. Or someone has, okay, to these people. Okay? Bottom of the deck. Love spell, collective. Definitely elements of a relationship. This could speak of collective, maybe with the sister guy, right? They're married, right? Maybe this is a part of this Emperor. Maybe this young man did not know the types of people who they were connected to, okay? And maybe this person saw something in him that he wanted to be with him, collective. And maybe this was a part of the confession. I don't know, collective. Maybe someone told him, hey, this is what's up. Okay, and I felt like he didn't go like that. Okay? Ain't that crazy? Show me this truce. Political theater in the reverse. And we got growing food. Something about food, collective, okay? The ones who grow their own food cannot be starved into compliance. Whether you have a large garden or a small windowsill, start now. Every seed you plant is a step towards independence and abundance. Okay? Planting seeds, growing. Political theater. For which one is it, collective? I've got confession, maybe. While the public reacts to the drama, okay? So they're trying to create a political theater, but it's in the reverse. I feel like the public is not responding the way that they anticipated, okay? While the public reacts to the drama, real decisions are being made off stage. Political theater thrives on division, keeping the people too busy fighting each other to question the system. Okay, so I feel like this was the intent, to have races like white people and black people fighting over this, okay? There may be some out there doing that, but what I've seen is a lot of white people stepping up, asking questions about what happened to this young man, right? As well as warning other black parents to not just allow their children to be out in that type of environment by themselves, okay? So I feel like this is a backfire. This is a part of this incoming backfire. They did not calculate that there are many white people who have compassion and they don't think like this Coven Collective, okay? Let's go. I feel like a separation is happening, okay? Based on your heart and minds. Show me. Oh, these are the two. We're just reading them off. Augusta, Georgia. Firecracker, always popping off at the mouth. A troublemaker collective. Mystery card. Who's the main person or people behind the thievery that's been going on YouTube? Smart device data captures. I'm getting Squirrel Man with that collective, okay? People who hover outside of your homes, okay? And maybe they have a data capture system, I'm sure, embedded into the system, okay? And they're able to steal, collective. And I feel like a lot of people are just letting them steal from people, and it's not right. Show me. Ah, is that who it is? Neighbors Collective, another one. So he's been stealing my okay? All right, Abdel Aziz, a neighbor, okay? A so-called neighbor. They're going to lose everything that they gained off of my back. Everything, and then some. Give this person a message. Not here. Give this, I'm getting a narcissist. Give this narcissist a message about this incoming backfire for him. Okay, and whoever else worked with him, they're Gold Digger Collective. We know that. I know that collective. Let's go. They're part of this disgusting coven, okay? And they do love spells, okay? He probably got his family on Love Spells Collective. Bottom of the deck, we're going to close it. A liar. This is what this person is, a liar. And they've been stealing my content, collective. And they're going to pay for everything they did. I call judgment. Once again, okay, on this goofy. All right, collective, like it if you like it.